William Whalen here for GetMoreSports.com. Our Recruit and Reload series moves on to the Iowa State Cyclones, and there's no other way to look at last season. The first under head coach Steve Prohm, the last for guys like Georges Niang, the last for a guy like Abdel Nader, Jameel McKay, stalwarts of this Iowa State program as of late. And they went out with not a bang, not fireworks, not celebrations. They went out with a whimper for the most part. This was a team that was expected to contend for the Final Four. A lot of people thought that they might even be able to win the Big 12, steal the crown from Kansas after their decade-long plus domination of the conference. And yet, there was an extreme disconnect between the coaching staff and their players, and it was evident throughout the season. So what does Steve Prohm do to make sure that he is able to turn things around in his second season? Well, he gets two big-time pieces of news. Number one, you get Monty Morris back. This is a point guard who a lot of people thought might leave school, say he's done, chase his dream to the NBA, but he did choose to return to school. That's huge news. One of the better point guards in the Big 12 Conference. The NCAA then grants another year of eligibility to Naz Long, another guard piece coming into play for Iowa State. Matt Thomas was always going to return to school unless he transferred, and he does appear returning to school. Then you look at a JUCO class that is probably the best class of JUCOs assembled by any school, any program, any coach in the country. And you have to think that maybe bringing in this many new reinforcements, having a senior point guard coming back to your program in Monty Morris, having the chance to really establish your own program moving forward for Steve Prohm might be best for all parties involved. Obviously, you lose a lot of firepower, but maybe you gain that in program cohesiveness. I do think Iowa State's an NCAA tournament team next year. Will be very interesting to see how they mold and how they gel through the non-conference part of the year.